Oh, am I good? There we go. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned. Let me just make sure about some things here. This is still, it looks like it's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine here. How are you? So anyway, I'm here. I got the game going up right where we left off. You can see it. It put our emblem and our colors on the ship. That's very nice. Probably. I don't know, man. So, we are back to it. This is the base screen where you decide what is going to be done. You can see up here we have our timeline, which is important. There is actually a time system where time will pass and things will happen. I have set the blackjack and the spider up to be repaired, and that will take 2 days total. I have a financial report in 30 days, at which point we'll have to pay off the amount of upkeep for all the stuff, which is currently 234,500 C bills. We've only got 994,900, which isn't much, which is kind of the problem I'm having right now. But let me show you around a few things. At the command center, contracts. Here's the only one we've got, which is a travel contract, which is why it has this icon here. Travel contracts are nice when you need to move on to another system because they pay for your travel fees. So you have to pay 30,000 T-bills, I think, for every jump point you take. It can be several if you're really going. So we've got this thing that we're going to do in the near future. We got the barracks with mech warriors. I have an extra by the name of Medusa. Not really sure what I'm going to do with him just yet, but you can see these are the skills of all of my pilots. You can see through, and they're all a little bit different. So the way I usually do skills here is, well, there's a couple of ways that I've seen people usually play this game. And the way I like to play it is the dumb way, whereby you get the biggest, slowest, most asshole mechs, and you put them in cover, and then you just play rock'em sock'em fucking robots, shooting the shit out of everything, and then they shoot the shit out of you, and hopefully you win. Because I'm bad at this game. Bad at most games. Yeah. Some people who like to work a little harder like to go with lighter, faster mechs, and you get a lot of evasion, and you're very mobile, and you work the enemy's line of sight to control when they can hit you, and it just seems like a pain in the ass, so don't do it. Yeah. So, given the strategy I have laid out, the thing that I generally do is all of my pilots. The first skill we get, Bulwark. Passive, cover, and guarded states both provide 40% damage reduction rather than 20% reduction. Cover and guarded together provide 60%. That is a fuckload of damage reduction. You put your dude in some trees, it's almost half their damage gone. Very excellent. I also like to use multi-shot, which I think I explained last time, multi-target. Another important one is sensor lock. It's useful to have a guy or two with that on hand because that lets you sensor lock a mech that you can't see yet, and you can shoot them with long-range missiles, and it also reduces their evasion. There's also the same tree here. There is Master Tactician, which allows them to act earlier in the turn, which is very nice. You can only have 3 skills. One of the first ones, another of the first ones, and of those 2 trees, one of the second ones. You can put points in all the stuff, just those are the only skills you're going to get. So you kind of got to set your guys up how you like. So I do have some XP, so there you go. And these they do different passive things. Gunnery mostly is increased weapon accuracy. Piloting is mostly increased melee accuracy, although there's some other stuff later on. Guts increases your your pilot's maximum injuries that they can take without being removed from the fight. So now I'm up to 4, whereas before it was 3. And it reduces the recoil penalty, which is a thing that some weapons have, the autocannons mostly, where if you continuously fire them, it reduces their accuracy by small steps. You have to rest the weapon for 1 turn to reset the recoil, which is really not a big deal. Most of the time, you're going to get to a point where you just have too much heat, and you're going to have to do a melee strike or get out of the way and not do anything for a turn anyway. But still, a little bit of extra is nice. Tactics is essentially the most important one. I already got reduced indirect fire penalty, so LRMs will be more accurate. But later, it also gets called shot bonuses. So your called shots are more accurate, more likely to hit the targets that you want them to hit. Also, one I'm going to get for the main character at least is Coolant Vent. Allows you to vent 50 heat once every 4 rounds. Will increase your heat a little bit for the next 4 rounds. But, you know, it gives you an extra nice big salvo, which is helpful. So let's see what we're going to do here. I think Behemoth. So get some tactics. Decker. Yeah, it's going to have to take that for now. Glitch. See, we're just working up for Bulwark first, because it's important.
Training complete.
Okay. You can also hire more mech warriors, which I will do at some point. Some requires a higher mercenary rating. These are all pretty standard, but some of them are like special unique mech warriors. Some of them are, I guess, mech warriors either based on or designed by Kickstarter backers. Some just stuff like that. So you see this guy, he just has more skills. These guys are all pretty low, and he already has a skill. But I'm not worried about that right now. You got the navigation. This is a star map. Yes, of course. You can go around. This is the area we can travel to, which is not exactly extensive. Each of these little dots are also systems. We just can't go there yet because of story shenanigans. Mech Bay I showed you. One thing that is important, I'm going to go over a little bit more, is the store. Because this shit is killing me a little bit. Basically, I just don't have shit for money right now. The thing that I want the most is this right here, which is 1 piece of salvage for a 75-ton mech called a Marauder, which is, frankly, it's almost impolite for me to get this mech in this game, because it's fucking broken. It has special equipment, the Lance Command Module, that increases the accuracy of your called shots. So if you try to make a called shot on the enemy's head, right now I think I would have a 2% chance that my shots would actually hit the head. When you have called shot mastery in the tactics tree and the Lance Command Module, that can get as high as 37%. And the head is very, very, very vulnerable. So most weapons, 2 to 3 hits, and you're good. And you're going to be firing 5 or 6 shots minimum on a normal, like, beefy alpha strike, which means a lot of the time you can just core a fucking mech out, kill the pilot, and then you can salvage the whole mech. It's not actually, depending on how you set up the game, it's not the whole mech. Because basically each one of these is 1 piece of salvage. You see they have 1. I would be fucking losing it if there was like 3 or something and I just couldn't afford it. I would shit myself and die, and then I would just be dead and filthy. But on the basic settings, to get the full mech, you need 3 parts, 0 out of 3. I know a lot of people prefer to bump that up to 4, 5, 6, I think up to 8, just because it's really easy to get mechs. if you only need 3 parts, but I don't give a shit. I'm gonna keep it there. So I kind of really want to buy this, and I could stash one of my mechs like this Locust, and then sell it for honestly not much, and have a little bit of extra money to maybe survive a little while. But frankly, it's gonna. I might not be able to get enough money to keep going, and if your funds, like you can't afford your monthly financial report, you just get a game over. I'm pretty sure. I think that happened to me once, and that's fucking depressing. So I'm probably not going to do that. But 3 pieces of a Marauder, and there are 3 variants of the Marauder. So you got to be careful which one it is, and we're in business. There are also some other mechs that are like a good baseline to like I see that, I gotta have it. Like a 65-ton Thunderbolt is excellent. 75-ton Orion, a 70-ton Warhammer, or a 70-ton Grasshopper, or a 70-ton Archer. Those are the kind of mechs where you're like I'm gonna pick this up, and that's gonna be like the centerpiece of my early game, and I'm good. But I'm not fucking with that right now. What I am gonna do is I'm not gonna rework my mechs like entirely right now, although I will be later. Most of the time, I pretty much strip it down and decide what the fuck I want to do with it in general. But I don't have the money or the salvage to really fuck with that too much, but I'm gonna take a look. For one thing, I've got a couple of problems with some of my mechs. First thing is PPC. It's kind of shit. It's not really supposed to be. I have seemed to have read in earlier versions of the game, keeping up like 2 or 3 PPCs throughout your lance to really keep up the pressure on that was very important. But I seem to remember they buffed some of the other weapons, and they did not buff this one, so it's just kind of shit. It's 7 tons, which is a lot for an energy weapon, and it generates 35 fucking heat. 35. Baseline, a mech's chassis will dissipate 30 heat. And then you have to mount heat sinks to get more. 35 is just a fuckload. So it's heavy, generates a lot of heat. The benefit is the range is very, very long. So as long as you have line of sight, you can pretty much always attack. But the problem is, I never played the tabletop game, but from my understanding, those kinds of really long-range weapons are very helpful in there, because it allows you just safe damage. But in here, your view distance is kind of depressingly low. There are a few things you can do about that. Later on, there's some equipment you can equip that increases your view distance, but really not that much. So, Kerosene, for example, just basic. Fuck this PPC. L laser, gain 2 tons, lose 17 heat, and lose 10 damage. The range is long instead of very long, and the thing that apparently the PPCs used to be their big thing is it does 20 stability damage. So if you could just pound one dude with like some PPCs, you could knock him over pretty easily. But frankly, I just don't give a shit about that. So that's already. Boom. I lost 10 damage, gained 2 tons that I can put into armor or some other things I can do with it. I can just M-laser, and my heat efficiency is still higher, but my firepower is actually a little bit higher. With this guy, honestly, I don't really need this S-laser, but, you know, it's useful for the moment. I think I'm going to strip out a couple of these jump jets, because I don't use them that much, because I am basically retarded. And then, there's another thing you gotta worry about, is LRMs. 5 LRMs. That's 3 tons total, because the LRM 5 is 2, and you need ammo, which is at least 1. That's like 20 damage total. Doesn't amount to much. So I think I'm going to strip that out for now, which later on, LRMs are going to be very important. It's just right now, they're heavier, and I don't have a lot of weight. So, LRM ammo. I'll drop an SRM2, which is only 16 potential damage regardless, but SRM ammo, and then bang. That's actually max armor, and I can equip a little more. So, another M laser. That hits my heat a little bit, but frankly, I think that's still better than it was before. No, actually, it was a little bit worse, just because, I mean, multiple lasers will still add up quite a bit. So I might also put up a heatsink. I still have way higher armor than I did. So that's good. Firepower is increased, heat efficiency is good, average range is lower, which is a concern, but it's nothing I'm worried about right now. Durability should be increased a little bit. Oof. 15 days, goddamn. I mean, fuck. Sometimes that's what it does. Shadowhawk has some similar issues. In that, for one thing, the Shadowhawk, you can see movement, 140 meters is pretty high for this class of mech. Melee, 85 damage. Chassis actually increases the damage by 30, which is a lot. So this is a guy you would expect. You want to get up into close range. So you got M lasers, you got SRMs. The AC5 has a minimum range, and that's a little iffy, but I mean, fuck. Sometimes that happens. But then you just got another LRM5, 20 damage, that in a lot of situations you're looking at, you're just not going to use. And that's minimum of 180 meters. So within that distance, you're losing accuracy. This one, that's a minimum of 90. So that's much easier to deal with. So fuck these LRMs. I'm going to see, I mean, I can just put up another SRM2, but check store. Weapons are actually quite a bit cheaper. I think I'm going to buy this SRM6, which is 6 shots. That's 48 damage. And I am going to strip this guy out, put this guy in here. That's going to increase my damage. Actually, I don't need these heat sinks at all. I mean, look at the heat efficiency. It's really good. And fuck it. Put the SRM2 back. So it's 8 shots. SRM ammo is 100. That's a lot of ammo. It's pretty good. Boom, more armor. From what my study, so to speak, per weight, because you have to have the more armor you equip, the more ways. Per weight, armor is more important than anything else. The 2 mechs, or one is just the baseline loadout. The other one, you strip some of the weapons for more armor. That one's going to win, supposedly. And that seems to work out for me. Confirm.
Right. I'll get it.
So that hurt me a little bit. I'm going to see if maybe I can do something with this guy, because, I mean, honestly, it looks like nothing much. I mean, you can only equip 1 laser. That's the only kind of weapon you'd want on a mech this small. Ugh. So, no. So that's all good. I gotta wait for these guys to finish, and I might adjust the blackjack and the spider a little bit too. We'll see. So then, at the moment, oh, and you see, you got the reputation. You have a reputation with all these different factions, and your mercenary review board score. The only ones of these that I'm really all that worried about, the local pirate organization. You don't want to piss off the pirate organization, because the higher your reputation with the local pirate organization, the more likely you are to get an invitation to the black market, and it reduces the prices in the black market. The black market is fucking broken. That's just the most horrendously powerful shit you will find ever. It's incredible. So, don't piss off the pirates. So then, what do we got here? Got everything going on here. Stuff's happening. Let's take this contract. Smugglers. We're going to Bellerophon, and it will take 12 days. Oh, that's against the local pirate organization, but you know, shit happens. You can adjust the proportion of money to salvage. I prefer salvage.
Calculating course now, Commander.
And now, we're going. The salvage is good because if you salvage a whole mech, you can sell it for quite a bit of money. And you can only have a certain number of active, like, fieldable mechs on hand. But you can just stash the rest of them, and there's no limit to how many you have. So you just have a big stack of mechs that you don't give a shit about, and every time you want to buy something, just sell off a few. It's amazing. I have become the coffee. Oh, sometimes you get random events. That's nice. You're on the Leper's Bridge. You receive 3 messages from the banks, loan sharks, from the people who are financing us. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans, so it'll be easier to seize the ship. Yeah, okay. So what are we going to do about this? I'm going to try to sweet talk the banks. Okay. I'll talk to them, you say. Meeting moves on. You receive a response. Explain with much gravitas that you selected each of the banks for their prestige and reliability. Remind them of your impeccable payment history. Blah, 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 blah. Oh! They've decided their previous message was in error. They've gained the following tags. Loan status fair. Which is still not that good. I mean, it's just a fair loan instead of a shit one. But, well. And that paused. And it auto-saved. So we're going to keep going. And wait. My mech's finished. So let me see if I want to fuck with these guys. Because I am not sure. Frankly, I mean, I don't have access to a store right now. We're not at a system. For some reason, you can view a store, but you can't buy anything. So the issue I have with this mech is autocannons are heavy. These autocannons only do 25 damage. So it's the same thing with the PPC kinda, where the PPC was 7 tons for 50 damage. This is 6 tons for 25 damage, and it needs ammo. The only benefit is the long range, which the AC2 is just, I don't need that range. That's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous. So that's a lot of weight. If I could just get rid of like one of these and replace it with something, like I could strip one of these, so I can only equip 4 energy weapons. One of these, swap an M laser for an L laser, probably be better off. But I mean, we just not much to be done about it right now. Let's see what I can do with Mr. Spider, because I kind of want this motherfucker to have some support weapons, but I don't have any. Probably I swap out some of these jump jets, put up a couple of support weapons for melee power, and then bump armor a little bit, but it's just what we got now. When all your repairs and stuff are finished, it will let you know that everything's finished. Okay. Are we ready to proceed with the current contract? No, not yet. Because I have the bladder of a small mouse, and I need to be gone for a moment. I'll return. Okay, I'll see you in a moment. I return. Frankly, I just recently drank a shitload of water, and that was probably a mistake. But I will make efforts to weather the storm that is the limitations of my fleshy meat body, and we will see what's up. So, what we got going on here is we got this contract we can go on, which is the one that's expected now. We actually even have a couple of other contracts. Probably want to do this one after this, because if you can do a mission for the pirates, you are, number one, an asshole, and also going to increase their reputation. So that's pretty important. This one also, let me take a look at this. The target is the Magistracy of Canopus, which I don't give a fuck about, so I'll probably do that one too. But I gotta get my mechs in order first. Actually, while I'm here, let me see. No, honestly, these refits are probably just gonna take too long. So I'll just wait for these guys to finish repairs. There we go. Launch contract. Okay. So this is the first time we've seen this screen. So what we're doing is we're putting out 4 people, which is a lance. That's what that's called. And we got to decide who does what and where. So we're looking at yeah. I'm just going to skip Decker right now because my goal is to have him alive for a little bit. And I don't have any, I just don't have very durable mechs right now. So, give me my Ancestral Blackjack. Glitch can have the Vindicator. Behemoth can have her Shadowhawk. And I'm going to hit Medusa with this Spider. Alright, we're destroying structures in smuggling base, and then we have to escape. Let's see, it says they've tracked the weapons back to a hidden smuggling base operated by pirate forces. That base needs to be destroyed. They're not expecting a lot of defenders, but there are likely to be turrets. Okay, begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
There is one thing that we need to be concerned about right now. Yeah. Fixed gun emplacements, but there aren't any nearby reinforcements. And, just so you guys know, these estimations of what's going on in the mission, or Darius talking about, like, hey, it's going to be like this, he is often wrong. It's like a thing, I guess, the developers decided to be realistic about the chaos of a mission where the intel might just be wrong, or maybe the person who hired you just lied about it, so they try to pay you less or something. So when he says, there aren't any nearby reinforcements, there might be some reinforcements. Move up, neutralize the turrets, and level that base. Okay, and watch out for the garrison. So we got a thing going on here. We are in a desert. Units in the desert sink only 85% of their normal heat. So, our heat's going to build up faster. That's a concern. So, if you're running a very heat-heavy mech or lance, you got to be careful with desert missions. There are worse biomes, though. Martian and Lunar, which are, as you would imagine, planets that are like Mars or the Moon. Because there's little or no atmosphere, it actually reduces the heat sink capabilities a lot more. Okay, this guy... Move up here for quite a bit of evasion, and I'm going to be in cover, so that's good. And I'm going to get line of sight on this guy. Oh, and that's a fire starter. It's not super likely because I don't have shit for skills or weapons yet, but fire starters are tiny demons. They are fucking monsters. I mean, look at this loadout. We got a couple of M lasers And flamers and machine guns are all support weapons. So you go up into melee combat, and those flamers will increase your heat, and you could just shut a mech down. Like, it's terrifying. And even if you strip those out and just put in machine guns or something, that's a shitload of damage. It's a small, fast, for a light mech, it's fairly durable. They're assholes. So I'm a little concerned. But I'm gonna shoot him. But he's kind of got some evasion, so it's not going to be very accurate. Ooh. Less than ideal. We'll see. I mean, he's already moved, so we got 3 more guys who can shoot at him. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. How are you today?
All weapons committed.
Pretty good. And you can see he started with less than ideal armor, so
Enemy mech. Critical
we're not in
damage
bad shape.
detected.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Oh, I can't get line of sight. That makes me unhappy. Well, can I jump? Can I jump? Can I? No, I can't. So I'll just sprint up here, so I'm out of his line of sight for the moment. I mean, he'll move up and probably be able to do something, but I'm not super worried. Since the Shadowhawk can move a little further, maybe she'll be better off.
What's up, boss?
There we go. That's a little out of the ideal range for our weapons, but honestly, it's not bad. Just see what we can do. I mean, it helped. Oh no! He's got good vision. Oh, that's a lot of missiles. Oh wow, that's a lot of missiles. And this is something you gotta watch out for a lot of the time because it's shit. If you're fighting somebody and they have allies like a million miles away and they have LRMs, you're in trouble. And that's gonna happen a lot. Like a depressing amount of time. So I'm gonna shoot this guy in the back. And I'm gonna hope he doesn't just turn around and punch this spider's head off. Are you fucking with me? I'll be alright, though. Hello, sir. I'm gonna try to do like a ranged... No. Ooh. I mean, that'll be fine, but good lord, look at that heat. Like, it didn't do that much damage overall. It just reduces my ability to continue attacking him. You know what? You go up here and you punch him.
Roger that.
Eat my ass. Yes. So that's destroying a side torso injures the pilot. Knockdown injures the pilot. He is now very, very vulnerable. If we're lucky, I will have a glitch. No, not glitch, because it's just too much heat right now. Okay, that's good range from my AC2s. Let me see. Because like I said, when they're knocked down, you can do call shots while they're on the ground. If I can take out his leg, then I might be able to salvage 2 pieces of this mech. Whereas if you take out the center torso, you can only salvage 1 piece. Take out the head, you can salvage 3 pieces. So let's see.
All weapons committed.
Nope. Got the CT. But, hey, it's dead. What can you do?
Enemy mech destroyed.
And now, those turrets don't have line of sight on me.
What can I do for you?
I don't think.
Got it.
Now we're losing pretty much all that heat. And we're good. Now we've got enough resolves, we've got inspired.
Commander.
Ugh. Ugh, that turret worries me, because I think that was probably that LRM fire shooter. And this is not going to be very accurate at this range.
On my way.
Well, let's see what we can do. I mean, that's pretty much a max movement distance, though, so, like, that's good evasion. Light LRM turret. Light LRM turrets, 20 goddamn missiles.
Confirmed.
Ugh. Like, it's stationary. You can't even hit those shots. Well, here is one of the advantages of these AC2s, though. Look at this shit. Normally, I like to keep my mechs, like, together. So this doesn't really happen, because if this guy starts getting focus fired, he is fucked. And I need other guys there to help him. But in this case, let's do some damage. But still, it's not even be enough to kill the turret, even if they both hit. And they did.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, she's up a little closer, and she's got a fairly nice range, large laser. Large lasers have increased range, so that might be a good kill. Down. Okay, we're good. There's gonna be more turrets though. There's usually 4.
Gotcha. Ready for orders.
But I gotta move up as much as possible. Alright.
Yep.
Ooh. That is, though, I mean, that's target on the base's buildings, which is not that big a deal. I'm gonna go up here so he's out of line of sight of the one turret, but can see the other one.
Copy that.
Light laser turret, not worried about that one.
This should be
Still, I mean, you gotta take it out. It can be dangerous, but it doesn't have the range or the power. Dick is falling behind a little bit, but it's okay. He's doing good.
Engaging target.
If both those hit, that might have been a kill. But Dick is useless.
I hear ya.
Alright. We'll see what this other turret is now. Sniper turret. Oh, that's the one I really wanted to focus on. But no, I mean, this one's almost dead, so we gotta finish it.
Roger that. Firing on target.
So the turrets, usually it's the range you gotta worry about.
Smoked them. Receiving.
Alright. Now, what can I hit this motherfucker with? I mean, the AC-5, yes. That's gonna be easily in range. That's it, though. Oh,
Engaging target.
it's a good hit. Yeah, I mean, those are AC-2s, so it's not much damage, but it's a bunch of AC-2s. Oh, and we got more missiles. What a dickhole. So I gotta take out this sniper turret. Oh, fucking head hit. Fuck you.
good to go.
So we gotta take out this sniper turret, because it's giving this guy line of sight. Got him? No. These motherfuckers only have 7 structure health. 2 fucking... Yeah, damn. That should be good. Should only take 1 hit, but I'll fire both AC-2s just to be safe. Got him.
Target destroyed.
Commander?
Okay. So,
Right, Commander.
we're not in danger from... I don't think... We're not in danger from this turret, I don't think. I don't think these guys count as line of sight. But, well, I guess we'll see.
Upgrading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it.
Fuck that building.
Orders. Heading out.
Okay. So let me think. This one's only got 27 health, so I don't want to waste a whole salvo on that. Let me see if I can take out this
Locking on
one.
target.
Got it.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy structure down.
Maybe I can have Medusa finish that one next.
Roger.
And it looks like we are safe from the turret for the moment. I'm gonna take that fucker out.
Tracking from position.
Oh my god. Can't hit a building from point blank. It's got 2 health. Well, whatever. Good lord, he's still way back there. Well, fuck it. Fuck it.
Engaging target.
Eat my ass, medium military building.
Target building destroyed.
Good to go.
Not yet, no. So if I bring up into line of sight of that turret, it's going to start firing. And I could have got a pretty good salvo off on it, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. So I want to get guys up closer so I kill it faster. Small reinforced building is out.
Good to go.
Nope. Same thing that time. I didn't want to go out here where it can see us. Instead, I will shoot this thing. And that's, I need to destroy 4 of the buildings. I think there's only like 5. But that should be enough for this one.
Time to bug out. Get to the LZ for extraction.
And at this point, we get to the evac zone, which is over here. So I could just come back here, get everybody in here, mission's over. But I prefer to go ahead and clear out the opposing force, because then they'll just drop down and pick you up wherever you are. And also sometimes, usually you get a bonus for that.
Waiting for orders.
So how about you?
Give them everything I've got.
Okay. Nope, you can't even do shit.
Waiting for orders. Moving to position.
This should be a pretty good finish, though. Man, that whole base garrison was 1 mech.
Destroyed.
Madness. The area has been cleared and given the green light to land immediately. Mission successful. So, yeah, destroy pirate garrison, hidden objective, destroy base turrets, 10% increase. So it's 82,000. But I mean, I negotiated the price down in exchange for salvage, so. Piece of a fire starter, yes. Fuck it, I'll take the flamer. M laser is probably more valuable, but still got the M laser anyway, because when you negotiate the salvage, you get the ability to choose a certain amount that you guarantee you get, and the rest it'll just pick random shit up to a certain value. But I think the amount I negotiated meant I got all of it. Alright, and see why it's annoying when these motherfuckers get hurt. 20 days. 20 days. God damn. Well, let's check some shit out. Guess I'll bring Decker out for a little bit. There really aren't any particularly useful mechs in here. It would be like, oh man, that's a 90-tonner. Oh shit. The Cyclops is, they're garbage. Like, terrible. Sometimes, this one doesn't even have it. Some of them have a battle computer component that causes all of your mechs to act earlier in the turn, which is kind of nice, but the difference is some of these mechs is the chassis itself takes up more weight, so you have less free weight for everything else. The Cyclops' free weight is, like, minuscule. Okay, you get some stuff here like arm mods, plus 10 melee stability damage. Gyro reduces stability damage taken. You got some stuff on here like that, but nothing I'm gonna fuck with. A couple of S lasers. I mean, it'd work, but first off, let's see some shit here. can I? Do not have L lasers. There's no point stripping off an AC2 just to replace it with nothing. So, my plan immediately there was one less AC2, replace an M laser with an L laser to take up the extra weight and add some damage. But I mean, I can't even get one. So, nope. So I already kind of fucked with these guys. I'm gonna get this spider altered a wee bit. Still got a pretty solid jump, just not as bad. Not as much. Not as bad. Okay, there's, well, fuck. I only have one MG, but I can equip two. The MG flamer, I don't know, one flamer just doesn't amount to much. So, fuck the MG. That's why I was checking here. Support weapons. I'll buy a couple of S lasers.
New weapon systems available.
The S lasers actually do more damage than the machine guns, but they generate heat, whereas the MGs I don't think do at all. Yeah, 0 heat. So that does reduce the heat efficiency, but shit happens. But it's an extra 20 damage up at short range or on a melee strike. Very nice. And more armor. That'll be 5 days. Frankly, I don't even... well, I could have stripped some of these, but I don't give a fuck right now. Okay. So, my mech warriors, what are we looking at? We probably gained a little bit of experience. Bulwark, yes.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Nope. Nope.
Yes, Commander.
Nope. And nope. Okay, nothing important going on. So financial report's about to hit. Spider's done.
Ready to go over
This is a financial report. You can choose to alter how much you pay, but it reduces or increases morale, and mostly I don't fuck with that, so there we go. So let's help out these pards. So this would increase our reputation, and it's polar, which is very nice because polar actually has the reverse effect of desert, where your heat sink's actually better. Aggressive intrusion is also what I'm going to do. That's also desert, but who's hiring you is the planetary government, which is just the local government of this planet, which they don't track reputation for because each planet will have a different one. So let's go on patrol. More salvage. Decker. Actually, I'll put Medusa in there. Decker could go back to his spider and risk horrifying death. It's only half a skull. Like, I'm not worried about this. That's kind of the thing. It's the higher the difficulty of the missions, the better mechs there will be. Better mechs you could salvage. You know, that kind of shit. So if you can push the difficulty a little bit safely, it might be a good idea.
Initiated.
We got them right out in the open. These guys are amateurs. And so are we at this point. I mean, not that bad, but still. Alright. He can stay there and cover. Don't want to get him too far ahead. I mean, it worked out that last turn because I was using line of sight and shit, and there weren't that many enemies, but things can get dangerous if you go out ahead. And that's one tank. You know, it says unknown vehicle, but there's a thing where I think it's the tactics skill. The higher, if somebody in your team, which all of them will sooner or later, has high enough a tactics skill, you can see what type of unit it is and what the tonnage is. So I don't know that yet. I'll go over here in the cover, but I can see him now. And if I just negotiated more salvage on a fucking mission with nothing but tanks, I'm gonna be mad as shit, because you don't get mech salvage from tanks. You just You just get their weapons. Oh, wait, there's one mech. That's helpful. But yeah, fuck this guy.
I copy.
Yeah, these tanks are pretty sturdy. It's just that you gotta get through their armor. That motherfucker just has one laser? Good lord. Fuck this tank.
Engaging target.
Still nothing, but I mean, those AC-2s, they just don't do shit. Okay, good. How about it, Medusa? Medusa. Frankly, I don't think that was my intention. This is getting a little camo-y for me, and I don't really fuck with camo. Alright. See if I can finish him. Yes, I can. I might have to alter these colors. Like, am I just goofy and that's what it was like last time and I didn't know it somehow? Oh well. Shit happens. Oh yeah. That's the AC-5. It's a full 45 damage, which for these kinds of light mechs is a pretty beefy hit. But since that's how the vehicles work, where if you penetrate enough damage into the structure in one location, then you can secure a kill, which is very helpful. I'm gonna go up here, and I'm gonna laser this guy. Oh, it's just a locust. That's just sad. You should just be depressed to even be here. Oh well. You can see up within 90 meters, you can hit with the S lasers as well, even without melee. And the S lasers as support weapons aren't affected by evasion, so that's another good thing you can do with those. Hey, fuck you. Kill? Yes. So wow, this is about to be fucking nothing. Come on up, you fat shit. Oh wow. This guy's got 4 SRM launchers. Why is he not even shooting them? I mean, I guess I can't complain. Alright, what's my resolve? 60. Precision strike costs 30. So I'm going to do one here, and I'm going to do another one next turn.
All weapons committed.
Okay. Didn't do anything particularly dangerous to any of the components, but it's a good start to penetrate the armor. Another one. Same thing. Are you out? You are out. Okay. That was pretty uneventful. A milk run.
Mission successful.
Okay, well, Locust Salvage. An LRM-10 is very helpful. This... Alright. Bunch of S-lasers and some SRM-2s. Really, I'm not going to be using much of that right now, but it's just, that's, you know, that flood of random bullshit you get in the salvage screen fills up your stores pretty good, pretty hard. So once you start fucking with your mechs, you just have a bunch of stuff to fit in there. Oh, contact. Contact. Alright everybody, gather around. After our last talk, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for uncertified contracts. And I might repeat might have caught us something. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself in the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian elite. She says she's got a big job lined up and she wants us for it. Us specifically. She called the commander out by name. Hey, looks like our luck has finally changed. Or she's got good taste in mercenaries, whoever she is. This all sounds perfectly legitimate and not at all suspicious. Certain this client isn't really a bounty hunter? Can I list off about 5 different banks that all love to repossess this ship? We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang? Hell no, I'm not certain. For what it's worth, I can confirm that she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things aren't cheap. Origin bankruptcy. Clear choice usually. We're hovering way too close to bankruptcy for comfort, Yang. This looks like it could be a way out. Commander's right. We're hemorrhaging C-bills out here. It's worth the risk. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? A lot of shit. Our new client vents us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. For example. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Dongarello. I'll admit this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, plot a course to Bellerophon. Isn't that where we're at? I think that's where we're at. Contract to meet with our Canopian mystery client is ready for review in the command center. Take a look when you're ready, Commander. Our mech warriors have picked up combat experience. Yes, okay. Don't forget you checking the state of our finances in the terminal in your captain's quarters. Yes, I'm aware. Bellerophon. We are on Bellerophon. Yes, okay. Alright, let's check out our mech warriors.
Commander.
So let's see. With Behemoth, I'm thinking we're going to go tactics along with Bulwark. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to move up
Confirmed, Commander.
for sensor lock.
Commander?
Decker needs Bulwark because everybody does.
Mech warrior training complete.
What am I looking at here? Honestly, I should get my gunnery and piloting up to at least the 4 pips without worrying about the rest of this shit yet.
Training
That's an extra 5% accuracy.
Commander?
Waiting for orders.
Medusa's got nothing much. Alright, we're good. Frankly, there just doesn't seem like there's much we got going on here. Alright, I guess we do it. Probably priority mission. We're gonna go do this other one first real quick, just because it's not likely to take long. If we're real lucky, we can salvage out a whole ass mech out of that. But next up, we'll do that priority mission, which is a story mission. That's the campaign. That's how they tell the story here, is periodically you'll receive a priority mission, which represents continuing the things that we are doing. Destroying the Canopian Lance. I hope it's actually a Lance this time, and not just some tanks. Because I need mech salvage. I demand mech salvage. We got them, Commander, right out in the open. They're amateurs. Yeah, okay. Moving up.
On my way.
Location confirmed.
Alright, I forgot to check the colors.
On it.
Got it.
Heading out.
So honestly, this camo is just kind of bugging me. Like, I know people are into camo, but like, I just feel like I'm about to start buying truck nuts for these mechs. That's not how I roll.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Stay in, well, 4 pips or 3 and cover. I'll take the cover.
Got it.
That's at least 2 mechs that I can see. That is a javelin, I think. That is a javelin. Ooh, 4 M lasers. That's quite dangerous. Only 40%, but we're good. Oh, I got a hit. Now, how about you? Oh, a locust. Psst. This looks like a slightly more dangerous locust, though, because just to make things more depressing when you see a locust, there's like 17 different locust variants. So this one The salvage from this motherfucker, that's a lot of weapons in comparison to that last one. Won't even apply to the other one. So this would just be one salvage of this locust and then one salvage of that other locust. And that just makes me sad. Okay. I mean, that's straight up. That's just going to be the AC2s here. But at least I have a couple of targets. 55, 45. The javelin's more dangerous.
Engaging target.
It's also heavier and a little more durable. They're still both light mix.
Yep.
Alright.
On my way.
That's probably just the L laser. L laser? Yep.
Confirm.
Yeah. It helped.
Good to go.
Similar setup. I believe that's as far as I can go, and it is.
Moving to position.
This is just going to be the AC5 for the 45 damage. Reduced by 40%, because as you can see, this guy is braced in cover, which amounts to 40, which if he had bulwark, that would be 60, but this guy's taking a lot less damage. Ooh, structure exposed. Let's see it, motherfucker. Hello, please do not blow up my spider. Oh! That was an excellent amount of no damage, and on only 2 evasion pips. That's just sad. Let me see. Frankly, I'm not worried about that. So I'm going to go behind him into the cover, and I'm going to shoot him in his back arc, where the armor's usually lower. I'm going to go ahead and precision strike him.
On it.
Ooh, that must have tore his fucking CT up pretty bad. If it's just these 2 guys, that's another one that's just sad. But I mean, it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get way worse. In other fucking
Warrior injury.
fucking head hits, man. This shit is just eating my ass. I want this guy dead, but of course I've made a bad decision. I attacked his back armor, but the front armor has no bearing on that. But he's only got 15 structure health on his center torso, so it might still be quite impactful.
All weapons committed.
What's that, 3 misses? Ugh.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Alright. I'm gonna finish this guy out first, because fuck this guy. That Locust is actually quite dangerous this close if he starts using those support weapons, but we'll be fine. I can manhandle him in melee now.
I hope we can salvage that.
Ready for orders.
Not just yet, but soon.
On my way.
Behemoth was not fast enough, or close enough.
Locking in all weapons.
Nothing. Oh, one hit. One hit. Oh. I mean, the S-lasers will make a big difference.
Damage minimal.
Yeah, an extra 40. So that's quite beefy.
Damage minimal.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Position confirmed.
I'm gonna punch you for shit all damage. But then at least there's some lasers. Ooh. Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Commander.
Now then, it is time. You are in trouble. Yep.
Oh, stop.
Mission successful.
Well, at least we got some salvage. And some M lasers, and an S laser, and some jump jets. How wonderful. fucking 20 days. Bullshit. I don't really have much going on. Don't have any new mechs. Don't have any particularly important new weapons. I don't think we have an L laser that I was looking for. So that's about that. I'm going to go ahead and check their experience just in case, but I mean, that one mission can't have done much. No, it didn't.
Yes,
No,
Commander.
it didn't. No, it didn't. Well, piloting.
Training complete.
Commander?
And...
Training
Okay.
confirmed, Commander.
Command Center. Priority mission. We've also got a couple of travel missions, but the priority mission is the important one right now. I'm going to travel to Bellerophon to meet my new friend. Mr. Oliver, thank you for honoring my request to meet. I am Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, this is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to even know who you are, let alone approach this in such a non-traditional manner. This isn't a traditional contract, and I don't need Comstar asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to involve the Mercenary Review Board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Gaspacho? Certainly, Lady Centrella. Wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is a relatively simple one. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your services, I will pay down the interest on your rather sizable loans, buy you the breathing room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we're supposed to be recovering. This. Lady Centrella's image is replaced on the screen by a grainy photograph of an enormous grounded dropship. Ramshackle structures cling to it like barnacles. She's a derelict vessel, an Argo, one of only 2 ever made. For over 200 years, she's been lying in state on Axelis, a pirate moon in the heart of the frontier. I want her, and you're going to bring her to me. Yeah, and how exactly you're supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship. She looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. Aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertanen. I have engineering staff on hand to attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Marad, has built quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting for you at Alloway. It will carry you to the pirate moon while you're clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Marad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you'll protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Gaspacho. Unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Background, frontier freelancer. You don't work on the frontier without learning how to deal with pirates. You can handle the job, no sweat. I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there will be more work waiting for you upon your return. Mr. Olivero will never find you a better opportunity than the one I'm offering, Commander Gaspacho. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Dongarello. You're looking for a lifeline. I think this is as close as we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Centrella. I aim to prove that to you on Axelis. Alright, let's go. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Olivera. Your reputation as a freelancer is well known within the magistracy, Commander Gaspacho. I hope that you live up to it. Contract is ready for review. Alright. That is Alloway. These all go to Detroit. I sure don't want to go to fucking Detroit. Axelis, Alloway.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
We got 18 days. That'll be most of my medical travel. It is time to summon the coffee pot of joy. Now it will return to its home somewhere out in the wastes. Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared MechWarrior barracks where you find Glitch disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside her. She pauses and explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks." Man, I can't read today. As reasonable as it sounds, the banks are going to like you modifying their property. Set aside the money. I don't care. Fuck you. You look Glitch in the eyes. You know the chain of command works. You have to clear changes like this before you start. Well, can I? Take a break until I make a decision. Compare the cost, blah, 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 lose 20,000. Morale increased by 1. Morale increases the rate at which you gain resolve. So if your morale is really high, you just drop called shots all day. It's pretty good. Sure did just... Oh. I remembered a thing. Okay, that's... I cannot even turn this fucker around to see what it looks from the back, because that's... This is not what I was seeing. Is this... I don't... I'm a little confused. So let me just pick some shit here. Yeah. I'll take it. Except I don't know if, well, can you check it in the mech bay? You can. That's more fucking like it. I dig it. Continue. Glitches, good. 2 days. 2 days. Not yet. I still have 2 days to wait. And I'm going to check the store. How are you? Ooh, Thunderbolt would be nice, but I'm a little broke. Warhammer would be even better, but I'm a little broke. Wow, this place is fucking useless. It's got a black market, though. I just can't access it. Okay. Launch contract. Setting a course for Lady Centralla's jump ship. It's strange, though. This moon it's taking us to, Axelis, doesn't appear on any of my maps. Which leads me to wonder where exactly we're going and how do they intend to get us there. The wizardry. Literally magic. That was one hell of a rough ride. My stomach is still doing somersaults. It's because those crazy bastards used a pirate point to get here. If we'd suffered a misjump, a sour stomach would be the least of your concerns. The leopard could have gotten irreparably mangled. Hell, we could have been irreparably mangled. The cautionary holovids they showed us at the Academy are the stuff of nightmares. We're mercenaries. Our job carries an assumption of risk. You heard the commander. Stow the complaints and pay attention. We have a job to discuss. Grainy map of a barren moon fills your moon screen. A section of the image has been highlighted in white. Argo's crash site is here, smack dab in the middle of a pirate stronghold. The ship, the stronghold, and everything around it belongs to a self-styled bandit queen called Grim Sybil. Her gang is the closest thing that Axelis has to a ruling council. Grim Sybil? Is that supposed to be scary? Sounds like a kind of name you'd choose out of a hat. What do the defenses look like? They're patchy at best. I don't think that Axelis gets a lot of visitors. They have strong anti-air cover, but little in the way of ground-based defenses. I'm seeing a lot of vehicles, but battle mech activity looks light. Okay. The entire structure is surrounded by radar-guided anti-aircraft guns. Your first task will be to take down the radar tower so that Sumeri can approach the derelict. After you've secured the crash site, she'll dock with Yargo and drop off the engineering team. And then they'll miraculously get a 200-year-old wreck flying again. Lady Centrella has bet a massive stack of sea bills that they will. For what it's worth, I believe that her chief engineer could pull this off. I'd never heard of Dr. Farah Murad before Lady Centrella mentioned her, but I did some digging after our meeting. She was telling the truth. The doc has quite a reputation. Supposed to be some kind of frontier engineering wunderkind, and a genius at bringing dead ships back to life. Good enough for me. Glad to hear it, because it's going to have to be. Now that we're here, we're kind of committed to seeing this job through. I'll leave you to it, Don Gorello. Good hunting on the moon's surface. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Frankly, this shit is pretty dangerous. Medusa, you can go back to the spider cave. 1 1/2 skulls and lunar. That is the minimum, I think, minimum, the amount that can be synced, amount of heat that can be dissipated per turn. I think it drops at like 30% or some shit. man, though. Over 1 million C-bills, 3 out of 15 salvage. That is 3 guaranteed and 15 overall.
Command interface
Solid.
initiated.
Welcome to Axelis, Commander. It's every bit as charming as you expect a pirate-occupied moon to be. Find the radar stations just up ahead. Be careful of pirates' turrets. Yes, pirates' radar stations are down. Proceed to the Argo. Okay. Turrets are a concern. Let me take a look around. Where are we going? Turret generator. There's one tower, and there's the other tower. One turret generator. Are there any others? There might be more turrets. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's move up.
Copy that.
Enemy detected.
No one else singing this. Wake up, you idiots. We've got company.
Okay.
But they're driving
I need it all the way out
giant
here for the
battle
turret
tanks.
generator.
We can't fight against
Any more
Light laser
objections?
turret.
Good. Get out there and fight.
That's about as much damage as I'm going to be able to do to that guy. It's not going to be enough, though. Tank. Tank, generator. Oh, fuck. Should I do the generator instead? I don't know if anybody else is going to be able to join in on that one. Eesh. So I got 90 total damage, but I need 97 for this. Fuck it, I'll hit the generator. I really could have used an extra hit on that one. Okay, we got turrets. Oh yeah, I got line of sight. Make sure, yes, on the generator. Excellent. That could have been a kill if that other fucking laser hit, though.
Target.
That makes me sad.
Good to go.
Alright, what can we do? That is not close enough. Okay, jump. No. Sprint. Gonna have to. Spider will have to, Medusa will have to finish it next turn.
Waiting for orders.
Or I can get it now. I did not expect that one. I guess Behemoth was a little closer. Oh, only 60%.
Taking the shot.
Alright, we're good. Turret's down. That was fast. We're in good shape. Alright, there's 2. Eat my ass. 3 hits. Only 12 damage.
Good to go. On my way.
Getting pretty aggro here, but, well, what can you do? That is too bad. That was almost a kill. Can't even see where that guy is. But I can see that. Fuck this guy.
Engaging target.
No, damn.
Waiting for orders. You betcha.
Come on, finish him. Good.
I feel bad about shooting the little guy and receiving you.
Sprint, because I'm gonna close. Oh, there's even this guy. I mean, I can get partial line of sight. I'm gonna put some damage on him. Ooh, that's not great. No, I'm not gonna worry about a precision, a called shot or anything. I'm just gonna see what we can. Ah! Excellent.
One for the scrappy.
Stay out of line of sight, dickhole.
Yep. Moving out.
Oh, I'm short on evasion. Oh, that's not even one evasion pip. Come on. Good. Good. That looked like, with that salvo, they gotta hit the same portion of the tank a few times to get what I want out of it. But he did. Pure RNG. Okay. Fuck your tower.
Engaging target.
Still up. By how much? 25.
What can I do for you?
Alright, she's got multi-target. So let's see what I can do with this. Now, multi-target. You get the L laser. I guess you get the fucking rest. Skip the RSM zone, it's just not necessary.
No problem.
I need 3 M lasers, at least one of them will hit. I mean, I was right. That was true. It happened. 2 misses, that's just rough.
On my way.
Alright, what can I do with this other guy? That might be... I don't know. Might be enough damage. No. Medusa can finish him off, though. Hey, eat my ass. That's done it, Commander. The AA guns are down for now. Get to the crash site and secure the area. Now then. Now then. I'm gonna move up.
Got it.
Here. And I gotta try not to make sure... Try to make sure nobody's getting fucked up.
I copy.
So we're in good shape so far. Nobody's taken any serious damage.
Move order received.
Move into position. Head down.
Alright, this is the area we need to get into. I've paused everybody just outside of it because we couldn't get the whole lance in there before. So let's see.
On my way. Moving to position.
Crash site is secure. You've got a clear approach path to Derelict. 2 steps ahead of you. Coming in hot. Okay. Package is delivered, taking the Leopard to a safe distance before the pirates can get their guns running again. Roger that. I hear you. We're making our way inside now. Okay, good.
Marines, clear the ship of pirates.
With pleasure, Dr. Murad.
There we go. Enemies. Tank. That's all we got right now. There will be more, I imagine. Enemy turn. Enemy turn, still going. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Maximum move for the moment. There we go. 1, 2... 2 mechs, at least 1 tank, and 2 other guys. I mean, that's a lot of dudes. We'll be alright. Probably. Commando might have an L laser, which kind of has some range. Yes, he doesn't. Okay. Jenners are annoying. They run hot. Like, they have a lot of heat generating weapons and not much heat dissipation. And, you know, Locust. So these are not particularly dangerous mechs, but still, we're outnumbered. Okay. That's a position. Jenners, 4 M lasers and SRM 4. That's just dangerous. They're both pretty nasty. I'll go for the Jenner just because that's a shitload of lasers. But I mean, that whole thing, it's not much damage total. Just my complaint with the AC2s, you know? As I've mentioned on a number of occasions.
I hear ya.
There we go. See about fucking up this tank? Maybe. Galleon. M laser, 2 S lasers. Not a very dangerous tank, but it's something. Oh.
Catch you next time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Fuck. There's some line of sight here that we can use. Hey, fuck off.
Ready for orders. Position.
Alright, let's see if this one works out. I think that's probably a kill. Yes, it is.
Reporting here.
Dr. Moran, the pilots have Alpha Squad pinned down in the Argo's main hallway. Bravo Squad is holding the door to engineering, but you better hurry up.
Sergeant, talk to me.
I don't know what these motherfuckers are equipping short-range missiles and not firing them. It's weird. That would actually be fairly beneficial. Yeah, fuck it. I'll take the Locust. Punch you in the face. And then shoot you with lasers. 30 melee damage. That's very little. I mean, that helped. Hello, Mr. Jenner. Generating heat, are you? Yes, indeed. That's a lot of heat. Very inaccurate, though, so we're okay. Like, Jesus, look at that bar. That guy's fucked. Well, hello there, gentlemen. Alright. Shit. Not as shit. Still pretty shit. I'm gonna call shot this commando. See what I can do with him.
All weapons committed.
Nice. That was good luck.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, there's another tank. I forgot that that was there.
Waiting on you, Commander. Uh-huh.
You're probably going to go for the Locust. That's a lot of evasion, though. Fuck it, I'll try it.
This should be good.
Oh! Brutal.
Did you see that?
Glitch is a murderer.
Orders.
Alright, let's see what we got. Wow, that's bad. That's better. Take this guy out. Excellent. Well done.
Vehicle trash.
Dr. Murad, what's happening in there? Come in, Doctor.
A little busy.
Alright, you want to do anything?
The pirates are dead,
You gonna fuck yourself up?
but so are half of my engineers. It's an
Yep,
unholy
can only shoot one laser, and that might
bodies
even,
everywhere.
yeah, barely reduce the heat.
Can you get the ship flying again? I need an update.
Look, do you want me to talk or do you want me to fix the damn ship? You do your job, I'll do mine.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Oh, not quite. He's in trouble, though. As I'm sure some of you can see, it says defend against pirate reinforcements, 4 out of 7. This is going to make 5. 2 left.
Targeting for physical attack. Target eliminated.
Definitely a kick to the dick. Okay. You can see this thing here is moving through rough terrain. If I take damage, I take increased stability damage. And it's difficult to hit units in rough terrain with melee attacks.
Roger that.
Okay, there we go. Grim Sybil. Think you're gonna steal my ship, you miserable little scrub? Nobody steals from Grim Sybil. I'm gonna carve you like a roasted pig. That's a big mech. Yeah, but it's in terrible condition. Concentrate your fire and you should be able to take it. And that is probably a pretty dangerous mech. I don't know, man. Probably. Can I jump somewhere? I mean, I'll take it.
Lifting off.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Shadowhawk. Totally standard loadout. Looks like half armor. This is a quick draw. Actually, even the fuck. A quick draw, which is a heavy mech, but it's the lowest class of heavy mechs. And just, it's a lot of weapons. 4 M lasers represents quite a bit. 10 LRMs, 4 SRM4s, 4 SRMs. The thing is with quick draws is they're pretty shit on the heat, and they've got so many weapons they have to cut the armor some. So you can see the max armor here is actually lower than the Shadowhawks. But, well, we'll see. Fuck your mech. It's not going to add up much, but it's a start. Yeah, we're good. Come on, dude. Hello, sir. May I interest you in some guns?
Engaging target.
And only hit one of them. But, you know, we're in good shape.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
I'd like to be focused on firing the quick draw instead, because he has less armor and is more dangerous, but, well, you know, you shoot who you can shoot sometimes.
Roger that. Firing on target.
There we go. That was a pretty good salvo.
What's up, boss?
And that's just, it's here, out of line of sight of the quick draw, but I mean, we're already fucking up the Shadowhawk, so you just want to fuck up the Shadowhawk. Stay out of the quick draw's line of sight.
Aye,
Yep, 80% on everything. That's going to be nasty.
aye. Firing full target.
And you see all that orange numbers, that's structure damage. And that was a lot of orange.
That hit something.
There aren't any weapons disabled yet or anything though, so still have to be concerned. Oh, and that's even... That wasn't much, but jump jets also generate heat.
Light damage.
So we're gonna buy them that's bad for heat. They got a mech that's bad for heat. It's fucking shooting jets everywhere. Like,
Commander.
shit's goofy. Jump. You go down here, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Copy.
I could have maybe done a death from above attack, but it's dangerous. I'll cut an S laser. Oh, it's not enough. Okay, I'll have to cut an M laser then. Eat my ass. Just a heat sink. Fuck.
Reporting critical hit.
The thing was this quick draw, since it's a heavy mech, but 60 ton is the minimum weight for a heavy mech, and it's not even particularly dangerous heavy mech, but heavy mech acts later in the turn. So we're gonna have some time to look at this shit. I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit the quick draw with anything but the AC2s. But this guy, that's probably a kill. There's a good shot. Like, look at all this orange.
All weapons committed.
Come on. Come on. Guess not. Must be close, though.
Critical damage detected.
I hear ya. Coordinates received.
All right. Multi-target. There we go. That, I'm gonna hit 3 M lasers on the Shadowhawk, which, like, look at that orange. He's in danger. That might take him out. I'm gonna lay some on the quick draw, but that's very close to max heat. I have to worry about that later. Probably should have shifted the SRMs to the Shadowhawks if he was closer. Come on. Come on. Nothing. God damn.
Yes, Commander.
Fuck you.
Location confirmed. One less target.
Come on down, fatty. Alright. Ooh, right arm destroyed. See, that's just how vulnerable those spiders are, man.
Internal damage. Ready for orders.
And he needs to get the fuck away from here. He's hurt. He's got too much heat. Get him out. Okay. She's got too much heat, too. Yeah, the Blackjack's kind of got a lot, too. We'll be okay, but we'll just kind of have to meter some shit a little bit. Ooh, that's losing a lot of power. Especially on a called shot. No, I'm not going to do that. Uncalled shot.
Engaging target.
Oh! Ammo explosion. Ammo explosion. Ammo explosions are amazing. It deals damage to the part of the mech that the ammo is in, and it injures the pilot.
Good to go.
Okay.
Standing by.
How are you today?
On the move.
Head. Why not? Just increasing accuracy, pretty much. Oh, it looks like I even hit.
Waiting on you, Commander. Don't need to tell me twice.
This is likely to only be a shot or two. Sometimes that's all it takes. Also, oh yeah, he's in trouble. Yes.
Tell me what to do.
Pretty good.
Yeah, critical hit.
Yeah, it doesn't amount to much.
Waiting for orders.
I wonder if losing the arm lost any of the weapons. Because naturally the arm's gone, the weapons on the arm are gone. No, it didn't. Hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah. That's kind of how that goes. So let's just repeat that shit from last turn. Yep, we're good.
Target neutralized.
Oh, now we need to go up here to pick up Dr. Murad.
Heading out.
Acknowledged.
It's done. I can't believe it. It really worked. The engines are online and I have thrust control. Go now. Celebrate later. Roger that. Hang on, Commander. For the first time in 2 centuries, this beast is going to fly. Mission successful. Alright. Let's see what kind of salvage we can wrangle. Could find a fucking piece of a Marauder now, I'd buy it immediately. Okay. Quick draw. Shadow Hawk. Anything interesting down here? Honestly, just pretty standard weapons. I could take that L laser, but frankly, the mechs are worth more. Yeah, I got it anyway, so that's good. Oh boy, it's cutscene time. Oh shit! It is a recognizable character from earlier in the game. In exile. You've done excellent work, Commander Gazpacho, and you've earned yourself an opportunity to do more. Meet your real client. I don't believe she needs an introduction. Happy to see you again, Dick, or should I say Commander. You've done well for yourself. The old man would be pleased. It must come as a shock to you seeing us here at Alloway, seeing us at all. I apologize for that, but I had to be sure you were the mech warrior I remembered before I reached out to you. Now with the Argo on its way to Lyreton for repairs, I know. You are everything I remember or more. None of that matters, Lady Arano. I'm just happy to see you alive. Yes, but how? Forgive me, Lady Arano, but you're supposed to be dead. Lord Madeira, too. The news feeds ran footage of your dropship getting blowing out of the sky on loop for months. That wasn't her dropship. The broadcasts of their death were Directorate propaganda, well-crafted lies to keep the masses in line. And with that, Kamiya, I'll leave you to your reunion. Best of luck with the negotiations, and keep me appraised of whatever decisions you come to. Lady Central is right about the propaganda, Dick. My uncle's directorate is run on lies, though in this case that very nearly became true. Directorate's assassins pursued us into the frontier. In the months following the coup, we have more than our share of close calls. Eventually, they gave up looking for us. We've been living in exile ever since. You had Centrella sent us after the Argo. I'd like to know why. In part, as a test of your abilities, to make sure that your performance on Harebrained wasn't a fluke. Our experiences in the coup has taught us to be careful, Commander Gazpacho. We couldn't just reach out to you on faith. But the Argo herself is important as well. She isn't just a ship, Dick. She's a symbol of reclamation and rebirth and the return of better days. You'll see for yourself soon enough. She was a majestic vessel once, a true product of the Star League. Under Dr. Murad's care, she will be again. Okay, you made it off the chronometer and you found me. Let's talk about why. Imagine you've already guessed. I intend to seek justice for my uncle's crimes. I intend to take my throne back, but I can't do it without you. We have resources, an army drawn from all across the frontier. Perhaps most importantly, we have the patronage of Lady Centrella and the tacit support of her government. That means money, a great deal of money. The magistracy is bankrolling you, huh? Unofficially, yes. Using Lady Centrella as an intermediary, the magistracy sees Kami's claim to the throne as an asset worth paying for. They want to see the directorate dealt with, but it isn't in their interest to do it themselves. They prefer to keep their own hands clean. The rumored periphery is a powder keg, Dick. Tensions between the Tauran Concordat and the Federated Sons are high, and my uncle's military posturing could be viewed as a provocation by either side. If open conflict between superpowers were to erupt, it'd be difficult for anyone to remain neutral. The magistracy wants to avoid getting dragged into a major war, and your House Central is best hope for a clean solution. They fill your war chest, you remove the directorate from the board, and the magistracy lets tensions between the Federated Sons and the Taurians simmer down on their own. Am I reading the situation correctly, Lady Arano? Correctly enough, Mr. Oliveira. I understand that this isn't just about diffusing a dangerous situation. For me, taking on the directorate is personal. Okay, yeah. My uncle betrayed me, the founding council has been reduced to a handful of powerless figureheads. Our very identity has been cut away and discarded. House Espinosa is long overdue for a reckoning, and with your help I will bring them one. Join with me, Dick, and we will not fail. You already sold me on this, Kamiya. I pledge myself and my company to your cause. I was hoping you'd say that. Of course, you cannot wage more on my behalf while travel restrictions remain in place, and so I shall break them. Now that you have pledged yourself to me, I will buy our company's debts. All of them. You'll be free to travel and see clients as you please, so long as you come to me when I call for you. On the day that I reclaim my throne, your obligation to me will be forgiven, your debt wiped clean. Of course, you'll also be paid for every battle you fight at our behest, at a rate that'll feel quite generous. And it is, holy shit, the amount of money you get from the priority missions. Excellent. Top tier. Thanks to House Centrella, we have money to burn. Money to burn. I like the sound of that. I had a feeling you would. I'll take my leave of you now. I have an army to rally and preparations to make, but it won't be long before I contact you again, and when I do, I'll need your reply. I'll need you ready. Why did it reply? I don't know. This is fucking words. Words are a thing, sometimes. Prepare yourself and your company, Dick. Our war is about to begin. Lady Arano just bought all of our debt. It means no more banks restricting our jump ship access. Travel to more systems now, but we should still clear the major states. We don't want to look like we're going to cut and run. Good news, Commander. Once Doc Marat and her crew got that wrecked ship safely away, they found most of a Centurion in its cargo hold. It's not equipped for combat yet, but with a little love and attention, I think I could return it to service. Swing by the mech bay to check it and order a refit. Sturdy and reliable mech, Centurion is good at both taking and giving a beating. C and 9A models are able to engage at any range, but their damage curve increases as they approach to a target. Gonna need to do some mech repairs, yes, I'm aware. Okay. Let me take a look at what I got going on here. Now that I have money. I don't know if I want to risk either of these. Because you never know when another one's going to come up. No, we'll just have to see. As the Warhammer, its benefit is optimized capacitors plus 20% energy damage, so lasers. But this particular model only has 4 laser hardpoints, which is a little goofy. But like it's still, you load that up with 2 or 3 large lasers, you're in good shape. The Thunderbolt is good and sturdy, but it seems like the salvage for it is kind of rare. So I don't know. So let me check the mech warriors. You got skills. We do have skills. Sensor lock. Good times. Yes.
Mech warrior training complete.
Good to go.
Okay. I'm gonna get multi-target.
Training complete.
Commander?
Glitch is gonna pick up Bulwark.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And an extra point in piloting, just to even things out a little bit. Medusa. I think gunnery as well.
Training complete.
Okay. Now. Fuck this locust. I only ever kept this motherfucker around just in case the spider was going to take a long time to repair. Let's see what we got. For this, you can see it's got the thingamajig here, unfieldable. because it's missing an arm. So you can't just click repair. It'll repair the stuff that exists, but the arm is gone. So you gotta go to refit, replace, boom. And that's it, I think. Confirm.
On it.
And now we have a Centurion. And you know how I mentioned earlier that some mechs have more or less free space for weapons? According to my research, the Centurion at 50 tons has more free space for weapons than any mech up to the Thunderbolt at 65 tons. So the Centurion is beast mode. The only issue is it's not very fast. 120 basic movement speed. Melee is honestly okay, but it's not as good as the Shadowhawk. So yeah, let me see what I can do with this. To begin with, AC5, because it's got one AC thing here going on. AC5 ammo is 15 rounds, that's good. M laser, just to start, M laser. I need some more SRMs. I need some more. Oh, only 4s. How many of those do I have? 1. Well, fuck it.
New weapon systems available.
I have 3 missile slots. That's going to be 12 shots. In general, 1 ton of ammo will probably be okay. It's like 8. Oh, fuck it, I'll do another. And then armor. I'm going to want a couple of heat sinks just to be safe. So, pretty good. Still, fuck, 22 days. God damn.
Shouldn't be too hard.
25. Okay. So, contracts. Do we have contracts? We don't have contracts. But we can go to... Where does this go? Does it not say? Oh, that's here. I might actually do that then. Letter of Mick goes to Detroit. I mean, I guess if I gotta go to Detroit, I'll go to Detroit, but that's the future. So, just to begin with, Organized Chaos. Commander, the leopard is too small. My mech techs keep tripping over things. We've talked about this. Can't knock down any walls. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, you got a tech point for 14 days, but Behemoth is in low spirits. Low spirits is kind of shit, but speed up the repairs, though. That's my goal here. But anyway, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna go make some big ass burgers and drink heavily and listen to MF Doom on account of his passing. So I'm gonna see y'all guys later.